Welcome to Outlaw Woodworking. Today we're going to make a cutting board. This is my second cutting board, and I decided to try to use some different wood, some scrap wood that I had. So this cutting board I made with it has redwood as the dark wood, and then just regular pine. And I really think it came out nice. And let me show you how I made it. The first thing I do is figure out the length, and I had a scrap 2x4 that I was going to use for the light color wood, and I cut a piece of redwood the same length as that. That way that would be my dimension. And then I rip a bunch of 1/2 inch strips, so they're 1/2 inch, and at this point they're about 1 inch tall. And I get them all ready, and I pick out the colors and stuff, and then I start the process of gluing the whole thing together. You really want to make sure that they're real nice and flush before you glue them. That way they clamp together really tight. Spread the glue and glue it together. I really like this little plastic brush that I bought. I'm going to probably buy a few more of those because the glue, you just let the glue dry on it and it comes right off. I think they're silicone brushes, but they work really well. Next up, I get my hodgepodge of clamps and clamp this thing together. It's sometimes I have trouble getting the stuff to stay flat, so I've been kind of rigging up little pieces to keep the whole thing flat, so I don't have to do so much planing or sanding or. Anyway, the next day I clean some of the glue off that spilled through, and then I run it through my joiner. And the joiner makes quick work of it, and it comes out really nice. But my joiner's only 6 inch, so I got to flip it side to side to get it to go through. I think this year I'm going to invest in a surfacer. I use the round edge of this fire extinguisher to give myself some nice, kind of cool looking lines. And then I do the same for the handle up on the top. And I thought it looked interesting, so it was kind of a fun little shape. And then I take it over to the bandsaw and I start cutting it out. I'm still using on my bandsaw a $12 blade, which I probably am going to change pretty soon. When I first bought this bandsaw, I bought 2 blades. And the first one that came in I put on, which was this $12 blade, and it's been working really well. But I had also purchased a $150, what do you call them, carbide tipped blade that I think is going to work really well, and I think pretty soon I'm going to switch it out. But I cut the shape, and it turned out really nice, and I then just get it sanded down, and then I router all the edges on my router lift. I love my router lift. I use that thing all the time. After routering both sides, I decide, I'm going to put a hole in this handle. So I get my hole saw kit out, and I drill I think it's about a 2-inch hole in the end of the handle. And I drill from both sides so I don't get any blowout, and that worked really well. And then I routered the inside edge of it, and then I put walrus oil on it, and it really looked good after I put that walrus oil on it. I think the contrast between the redwood and the pine really turned out nice. And there you have it, one softwood cutting board, Outlaw style. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe, ring the bell, like it, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.